years, Goku has had a lot of different outfits, from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball GT to Dragon Ball Super, and now Dragon Ball Daima. But not all of Goku's drip was created equal. So we created a list of every outfit Goku has ever worn throughout the entire series. And with that list, we're going to rank these outfits from S tier being the absolute best to F tier being the absolute stinkers we do not want to see return. Starting from the beginning, we have the OG, the very, very first fit we ever see with Goku, the original blue gi. It's iconic. I have a hot take. I think that Goku's blue gis are way better than all of his orange ones. And that might not be a popular take, but I think his blue ones are way more clean than the orange ones. That's just been my opinion since I've always been a kid. That's one of the reasons why I love GT Goku's design, is because he's got like the classic blue look. I will say this one immediately goes S tier. Like an immediate S tier. It's iconic. I don't think anything else rivals it. I don't think anything else rivals it. Adult Goku's first appearance. I like this fit, but it's okay. It's not my favorite one. It's not my favorite fit from Goku of all time, but it is the first time that he appears in Dragon Ball as an adult. So it is an important outfit. I'm gonna put this one in B tier. Baby Goku Saiyan armor. In my opinion, I am not a fan of his Saiyan armor. I think this is some act. Not that I don't think he should ever wear it again, but it's kind of act. So I think it's a C tier for me. Dragon Ball The Magic Begins live action. This one I don't think a lot of people know. Dragon Ball The Magic Begins is a movie that came out, I think, in like the 80s or 90s, and it was like one of the first live action Dragon Ball movies ever to come out. And this was before Dragon Ball Evolution. Like, I've got to be so real. Look, you tried, but like real life cosplayers do much better. You know what I mean? And like, I'm sure that there were better real life cosplayers even back then. I honestly think that the other live action movie, even though that one gets shit on so much, is better than this one, dude. I've got to be real. You are unfortunately our first F tier. This early in, I didn't think we'd have one, but damn. Xeno Goku. That is drip. That is immaculate drip. I've got to be so real with you. That is like, Xeno Goku is what I imagine my own like custom character in Dragon Ball Z would look like, which is kind of the point of Xenoverse. But even before Xenoverse existed, when I was a kid, this is kind of what I imagined my custom characters looking like in my head. Because I mean, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you probably had your own custom character at some point, right? Please let me know if you did. Xeno Goku for me would go in S tier. I think S tier because it's clean. It's a clean look. It's a clean, sleek look. He's got the gown on. He's got the power pole on him. That's an S tier. Ginyu as Goku. I actually kind of like this form. It's okay. I prefer Goku with just the scouter over Goku with the Saiyan armor, but it's kind of mid. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a midway. Dai Shinkan Gi. This is just not it. It's kind of clean. I'm kind of conflicted on this one, dude. It's kind of clean. I'm not a fan. I think it's C tier because like I could tolerate seeing it again. GT Kid Goku. I'm putting that in A tier. It's not quite original gi, and for some reason in this design, Goku's like a little more tan, which I don't really understand why he's like that. Maybe it was like the shading or whatever, but even in original cells, you can see it. If the gi was the original gi, I'd be like, hey, that's some peak design. But because they changed the pants and they changed his bracers to pink instead of red, it goes in A. I love GT to death. I think it's fantastic, and I think A tier is a great spot to put it. The King Kai gi. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I think this one is good. I like it better than the Turtle Hermit one because I like King Kai's symbol a lot. This one's like an A tier. Battle damage. I don't know, man. I actually don't know. It depends on like when these are taking place that I like them more or less. I think that light battle damage for me is an A tier. Medium battle damage also would be A tier because this is where he goes Super Saiyan. You know what I mean? The blue's taken off. Heavy battle damage is like a B tier because it happens like almost every arc that he gets like fully battle damaged, and it's like a look that you see all the time no matter what. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna see that look almost every arc, and it's kind of just like it doesn't have as much style to it. Blue gi with white shirt. This is another look that I think is kind of just like an eh. No. I'll put this one in C, actually. Like, the whole, like, tank top wife beater thing doesn't totally work for me with Goku. I've got to be real. Like, it's kind of all right, you know? It's okay. I prefer, like, the original. Hospital gown and bandaging. Say B tier. Lingerie. Because Master Roshi is a fucking creep, I'm gonna put that one in instant F tier, dude. Insta F tier. Tiger print. I'm gonna say C tier. Kind of, eh. You know what I mean? Kind of, eh. The unweighted turtle hermit gi. I actually hate this look so much. Like, every single time when I watch the fight with Raditz, I'm like, dude, don't take the underweights off. It looks terrible. I gotta be real. It doesn't look right. I'm gonna put this one in C tier again. C tier again for this one. Kid turtle hermit gi. I gotta be real. This is an iconic one, dude. This is an iconic one. For me, like, without this gi, all of the other ones would not exist. All of the other orange gi would not exist. It's the first one. As much as I am tempted to put it in S tier, I'm gonna make it a high A. I think it deserves high A. I think it goes above GT Goku. It goes above light battle damage and medium battle damage. It's high A. I could see it going into S tier. I could see it going in there. The turtle suit costume. F tier. F tier. I'm not even gonna go into that one. That's just that one just sucks. I'm sorry, that one just sucks. Kid Goku suit. I love, he's not wearing a gi or he's not wearing anything. I'm gonna say, even though I love it and I just hyped it up, I'm putting it in a B tier. Like, it's a B tier. It's a B tier. I'm sorry, it's a B tier. I think it's good, but it's not like anything insane. You know what I mean? It's not anything insane. Goku Black. The Goku Black fit, I think, is one of the strongest designs, like, especially when you're looking at it with like rosé. That's chef's kiss right there. I guarantee you, sometime in like the 2000s, some kid probably drew this as like an OC or something, and then, you know, years later they were like, "What? I did this! You know what I mean? Like, because it looks like a custom character, like a fan fiction character." I'm gonna put Goku Black S tier, easy S tier. I don't have to think about it. Ninja outfit / shoes gi. This one is kind of cool. It's kind of like a recolor, basically. It's like a recolored Goten, basically. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool one. It's not one of my favorites though. It's very, very, very forgettable. I don't hate it though, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. Girl dress. This one, I've got to be real. Again, context really kind of ruins this one, so I'm going to put it in F tier. When you look back on some of the concepts in Dragon Ball, you're kind of like, what was going on there? You know what I mean? Like, Oolong was doing what? Like, Xeno Goku in his alternate outfit. I think this one's also pretty drippy, but it's definitely nothing close to his original gi. For this one, I would say it is... I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't think I'd put it in A tier. I think that's a B tier. I don't hate it. It's mid. I'd say B tier. It's I. You know what I mean? It's I. The driving episode shirt. This is a pretty iconic look. I think, like, it's like the best of both worlds. You got that, like, the classic orange, right? He's got the classic orange on him, but it's a collar shirt. It's drip. I'm putting it in A tier. A tier for sure. The Capsule Corp gi. I believe this is also from Heroes. I would say out of all of his orange gis, this is probably like one of my favorite. If not, like, this is definitely like a top 3 for me in all of his orange gis. And for that, I'm putting that one in S. No shame about it. The Capsule Corp gi goes in S tier. The black underneath with the Capsule Corp logo is beautiful. That is the creme de la creme. Adult Turtle Hermit gi. I don't know. I actually don't know. B or A tier? It's high B tier. It's not my favorite. It's an iconic look. It's not like anything insane. It's not anything like special. It's just baseline. That's why I'm putting it in B, but it's high B. Ooh. The pre-Cell Games jacket. This is an iconic look for me, at least. When I was growing up, I used to love the way that this looked. For me, it's high A tier. It's not quite S, but I like that one a lot. The Yardrat outfit. This one might rustle some feathers, dude. I think this one is super sick. I think this one is, like, actually super sick. I don't think it's ugly. I think it's an iconic fit. I think, for me, it'll always be iconic. But maybe that might also be because I played Legacy of Goku 2 growing up as a kid. That was, like, how I got my introduction to Dragon Ball for, like, a lot of the time. So, for me, I always will love it. Hyperbolic Time Chamber Saiyan Armor. I love this one. I love Saiyan Armor Goku. I think it is one of his best fits in S tier. I love the way that it looks. It looks so good on him. The Christmas outfit. I've got to be real. I'd say that's a B tier. It's not doing anything for me. It's not like special or iconic. Goku's marriage suit. First of all, me and who? Second of all, I don't think Goku pulls off the all white. I gotta be real. I don't think he pulls off the all white. You know who does pull off the all white? Yeah. See what I'm talking about? This right here. Yeah. I would say this is not his strongest fit. This is a very cute moment in the series, but for me, I gotta put the marriage suit in like probably C tier. But it's a damn good thing that he's not getting married again, dude. You know, Chi-Chi's his one and only. Oh, Dragon Ball Evolution live action. Okay, let me be real here, okay? They could have done way worse, okay? They got everything wrong with that movie. But the outfit for Goku could have been much worse. You know what I mean? Okay, I can't defend it. It's going F. I don't have the energy. I can't defend it. I'm sorry. Full suit. That's drip. I gotta be real. He kind of kills it, dude. He kind of kills it. I've decided right now that's A tier. That's drip. That's drip. Ooh. One of my favorite fits in like all of Dragon Ball. The Arctic coat from Dragon Ball Super. Look at that. Both of them got that on, dude. That is an easy, without a doubt, S tier. As a matter of fact, I would say out of every single fit that has been shown so far, this trumps every single one. The Whiskey. I hate this one. I'm not even gonna hype it up, not gonna explain it. I hate this one. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely a C tier, like low C tier for me. I do not like this one at all. Farmer outfit. Personally, I love it. I would throw this one into A tier for sure. The King Kai tracksuit. If we're gonna compare tracksuits and like coats side by side, it does not come anywhere close to the Arctic coat, and it kind of feels like a ripoff. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I think this one goes F tier, dude. I think that's an F tier. Never put that back on ever again. F is kind of harsh. I'd put it in C. Yeah, I mean, when you see like what's right next to it, I guess that does feel a little hard. Yeah, I guess it's not quite there. Motorcycle jacket and hat. He's got that McDonald's color scheme going on. I think this is some drip. He's also got my favorite number on the back of his shirt. Throwing that up in A tier. Throwing that up in A tier. But I think it's not quite S tier. Whis weighted clothing. Smelled this one from far away, brother. This is a stinker, dude. These are ugly. This is a way better design. It's basically the same thing, but not really. It doesn't look the same. He's just got big ass weights on either arm and either leg. This is ugly, and unfortunately, I am throwing this one in F tier, and I don't feel bad about it. Okay, we have security guard. He looks like the Ace Attorney, dude. That's what he looks like. He looks like the fucking Ace Attorney. I don't hate it, and I don't think that I would put it in F. I do dislike it. I don't love it. You know what I mean? I would say that's like a C tier. That's like a C tier. The vest suit. Oh, I'd fall for him, dude. I'd fall for him. He's such a cutie patootie, dude. I'd fall for him. I would put that one in B. I think that one's like, that one goes above the, security guard. It's not quite in A tier like the full suit is, because I think the full suit is just pure drip. The baseball outfit. The fit is crazy. The Universe 7, like, red outfit goes crazy. That's S tier for sure, brother. Or sorry, A tier, A tier, A tier, A tier, A tier for sure. The Goku classic gi. It is like the most recognizable one. And I've gotta be real, that is the fit for Goku. And if you're asking me, I would say this one goes in. I'm putting it in S. I was gonna put it in A, but I gotta put it in S. I'm putting it in S. It's gonna stay in S. I'm not gonna hear any objections about it. I'm not gonna hear anybody throwing a fit about it. It's gonna go in S. S tier for sure. The Galactic Patrol uniform. It's very much his own original gi. It's just the Galactic Patrol. So it's not anything insane. It's not anything special. It's not anything crazy. I would say this one goes in B. I would say this one definitely goes in B tier. The plain white t-shirt. Personally, I wish he actually had this fit more often. I think this one's pretty sick. It's a pretty all right one. I would say this one goes A tier. I like the plain white shirt. I think that it's a pretty okay look for him. My favorite one on this entire list. End of Z Goku. This, without a f***ing doubt, deserves S tier more than anything on this list. This goes above even the Arctic coat. End of Z Goku. That gi is too good. I wish that Super would just catch up to End of Z or something to where we could get more content with End of Z Goku in that gi. It just looks so good. Muscle Tower and or snow outfit. The Muscle Tower fit, I think, is a pretty cool fit. I gotta be real, like, I love the little coat that he's got on. I love the little hat that he's got on. I think out of all of the, like, Kid Goku fits, is one of my favorites. I would definitely put this one in A for sure. I'd put this one in A. Goku as Ginyu. We had Ginyu as Goku, which is right here with him as the scouter. Honestly, I like it, and I think it's really funny because it's just silly. You know what I mean? It's just a silly little, like, you know, it's like, even though it is a gag, even though it is silly and it is dumb, I'm throwing this in A tier because it's silly. Naked, no clothes on, no nothing. There's no explanation that I need to give. I don't need to say anything. That's a S tier. S tier. S tier. S tier. Even better than End of Z Goku. I'm sorry. Dapper with bow tie. This shit is a stinker. It goes C tier. He does not have that shit on. The brown jacket. I like this fit a lot. I think this one is super cool. I think I like the ones where Goku's got like a jacket on. I think it's pretty fire. I'm gonna put it in A. Better than the bike? Yeah, actually, I do agree. It is better than the bike. GT Adult Goku. If I have to be really honest with you, I loved seeing Goku in, like, it's not End of Z. This is not End of Z Goku. It's like fake End of Z Goku. I still love this fit, but I don't think it works for me as well as him being a kid. I think it works way better with him as a kid. I definitely think that this fit is a little bit worse. I think it's a little bit worse than the kid version. But I actually still prefer this over some of the orange geese. Journey to the West. I like this, and I think that it's cool, but it doesn't do a whole lot for me. I think it's really cool to have him like dressed up as the inspiration to his character, but I don't think it's like drip, you know? I think it's a cool outfit, but I don't think it's drip. You know what I mean? I would say A tier, low A tier, because it's very like, you know what I mean? It's like, Super Saiyan 4, it's iconic. It's peak. I'm gonna be so real. Out of every character design, out of everything in Dragon Ball, out of every transformation that has ever occurred on either Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Z Kai, anything, I think the best design for any transformation that has ever happened goes to Super Saiyan 4. No holds barred. This goes into S tier. S tier. It goes under End of Z, though. It is iconic. Goku Drip. It's him with the Supreme jacket. I don't love it. I don't hate it. So we're going back to all reliable. We haven't done this in a couple of them. We're going back to B tier. Goku Black Kai outfit. I think the Kai outfit is pretty drip. I gotta be real. Personally, this is drip. Easily going up in A tier, not S tier. His actual Goku Black Gi deserves S. I do not think Goku Black Kai deserves S. I think it's like it's a good high A. Yeah, it's a good high A. Our final two. There is very little information on either of these fits, but believe it or not, the Daima Kid Goku outfit and the Daima Adult Goku outfit are actually different. They're more saturated with blue and orange. That, and you know how the Capsule Corporation gi is like, it's a sash, it's not a shirt. That's kind of how the Daima outfit looks too. If you pay attention, I'll show you. You see how it's like a skirt? It's not totally tucked in. Do you see that? It's not totally tucked in. It's a little different. I've got to be real, okay? I'm gonna be real. If I'm gonna rank these, DB Kid Goku in Daima, it's S. And that might be because I'm f***ing hyped but I'm throwing it an S. I think that's such a sick, I think it's a sick little design. It's like, he looks like a different version of Kid Goku. I don't know, it looks different. He looks a little like Goten, obviously, because it's his kid, but like, you know, I like this look. The adult version of Goku, even though I'm really excited to see both, I think adult Goku, for me, I would say adult Goku in Daima would be a high A, because it looks really sick, but it's also very traditional. The kid version, I think, pulls it off a little bit better because it was designed around the kid version. And with that, we have every single Goku outfit ranked from S tier, the peak Rick La Peak, to F tier, the absolute stinkers. If you have any discrepancies, please tell me what you would have ranked higher. I want to know. And let me know if you want me to do other ones, because we could do them for Vegeta, we could do them for Gohan, we could do them from other characters, but if you want more, let me know. Shout out to Jonah. Thank you, Jonah, for putting this whole tier list together. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.